everyone, and welcome back to the Introverted Aromatherapist. Today I'm going to talk to you about rose. Rose is known as the queen of oils. Why is rose known as the queen of oils? Because number one, it's extremely expensive, and number two, it has a lot of different properties, and it's just beautiful. Now, we're not talking about just any rose that makes our rose oil. Rose is a great plant. There's lots of varieties of it. It grows all over the world in different varieties. But there's one specific variety that is distilled into pure attar or otto of rose oil. That variety is known as Rosa damascena, and it grows in a very particular valley, the Kazanlak Valley, which spans Bulgaria and Turkey. So the best rose oil comes from Bulgaria or Turkey. There are certainly other rose oils from other places in the world, but the rose oil from Bulgaria and Turkey is the one that is really prized. Now, the rose oil, which is steam distilled from Rosa damascena, is known as attar or otto of rose. Those two words are used interchangeably. And what makes it so incredibly expensive is it takes 2,500 pounds of rose petals to make 1 ounce of otto of rose. Again, 2,500 pounds, that's a pound, of herbs to make 1 ounce, that's an ounce bottle, of otto of rose. So you will simply not find otto of rose for a price much smaller than $250 for 1/8 of an ounce. Otto of rose has a wonderful history. It's associated with the mother goddess, with Aphrodite, with all the goddesses of love. One way you can know whether your otto of rose is real otto of rose actually solidifies under about 65 degrees Fahrenheit. I had one person buy otto of rose from me and complain, "Oh my God, my oil has solidified. There must be something wrong with it." Well, there's nothing wrong with it. It means it's really real, because true otto of rose goes solid under about 65 degrees. Otto of rose is wonderful for the skin. It's anti-inflammatory, it's antibacterial, it's great for dry skin, chapped skin, sensitive skin, broken capillaries. A couple of drops of otto of rose in a lotion or a massage oil is a wonderful use for it. It's great for a facial oil. All you need is a drop and about 1 ounce of facial oil. It's a wonderfully useful oil. It helps regulate the menstrual cycle. It's great for depression. It's definitely an aphrodisiac, and it works on both sexes. It can be used for frigidity. It has to do with love and trust of other people. It's great for shock. It's great for fear. It's also very good for the nerves. It's also fantastic for the heart, the physical heart, as well as the emotions. It can balance out the heartbeat. So if the heart is pounding or if the heart's going too slow, otto of rose can balance out the heartbeat. I have some really personal experience with using otto of rose for very serious conditions. Back in 2014, I could barely get out of bed. I had peripheral neuropathy in my hands and feet. They were tingling. They hurt. I hurt all over. My heart was pounding. I couldn't mentally focus on anything, and this went on for 6 weeks. Oh, and I was shaking. I could barely hold a glass of water. What was wrong with me? Nobody knew. Doctors kept trying to tell me I was having an anxiety attack. Really? I had a 6-week anxiety attack? What it really was I was given a dose of Levaquin, which is one of the fluoroquinoline antibiotics. Many people are very sensitive to these antibiotics. Some people have died. I was lucky. I survived. And I only spent 6 weeks in bed with, as far as I can tell, no lasting damage, except for a slight shake, which you may see when you see me in person. It gets worse if I'm overworked. But when I was suffering in bed with these horrible symptoms of this horrible antibiotic, pure otto of rose oil diluted into jojoba oil and rubbed on my arms helped me to slow down the shake, stop the pain, and feel better. So that was an extreme situation that Otto of Rose really helped me personally. I've seen Otto of Rose help people, especially with heartbreak and issues of the heart, both physical and emotional. But that's a little bit about Otto of Rose. Again, you may notice that I'm wearing shiny happy elf ears to talk to you about Rose. My shiny happy elf ears are made by Cynthia of Starlit Skies, and she is generously letting me sell them on my website and at my metaphysical fairs. So you will see those elf ears at the Denver Fair this weekend, and you will see them on my website if I have any left to put on them after this weekend. If you have any questions about Rose, if you have any questions about elf ears, if you have any questions about fluoroquinoline antibiotic toxicity that I've just talked about, I welcome your comments down below. If you're interested in all these stories I'm telling and the things I'm talking about, think about subscribing down below. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and walk in beauty. Thanks so much for listening.